Hello everyone and welcome back to Brotato. We're back on vanilla and we're going to be playing through Explorer. I've been perusing Reddit and I see a lot of people complaining that this character has just been the bane of their existence, and I think I may be able to help with that. So what's going on with this character is that the map's bigger, but enemies drop 50% less materials, which makes it kind of difficult at times to, keep up with the economic difficulties. The enemies are also a bit faster, and there's 25% more of them, and you do 40% less damage to start with, but you do get some bonus speed. So starting with harvesting is about as good as we can get. What I like to do with this character is buy sticks, mostly because they're really cheap and fairly strong. I do kind of like a fertilizer here. I'm gonna roll. I'm actually just gonna buy the fertilizer. I'm gonna roll and see if we get another stick. Only 3 isn't great, but having the fertilizer is pretty good. So 13 harvesting is quite good having wave 2. So one of the ways you can build this guy, and I like to, if you can get away with it, is a lot of early harvesting and sticks, because sticks are super cheap and they end up doing a ton of damage. It just works. The problem if you try like shotgun or the explosive gun that I can never remember the name of is that because of your negative % damage, you just end up not doing anything. I'll take weird food. There's gonna be a lot of materials on the ground, and we're gonna reroll for harvesting if we can get lucky. Okay, nice. You don't have to do that. It's definitely not necessary, but you do want positive harvesting at the beginning. So having 19 on wave 3, this is a little above average, I would say, of a start. As far as harvesting goes, it may be better to have more weapons. Like, you could very easily have 6 sticks right now, and that might be a little bit stronger. I'm not entirely sure, but the premise is the same, right? You want to get as many of your sticks as possible. Sticks is the most important thing you can get. But if you're presenting yourself, the opportunity to bump up something like harvesting, it's good to do. So we're going to take damage here. We definitely want to get this out of the negative. I also want to get melee damage out of the negative too. I'm going to roll here. There's a chance for a blue upgrade, which we didn't get. Let's just take luck. Luck should help that chance. There's a cute monkey, but there's less materials on the ground, like 50% less materials. That doesn't seem very good. Nothing here. We really just want more sticks. Black belt's okay, but we're gonna skip it for now. We also couldn't afford it. What I'm actually gonna do is take propeller hat and save our money. 15 luck early with all this harvesting. We're kind of building an economy explorer. Now you can go full damage with this guy and kind of forsake the luck harvesting aspect as long as you get, that first tick of positive harvesting to help you out at the beginning. I think you're fine. The real benefit here is just using sticks. Trying this with other weapons it's fine. It's definitely beatable with other weapons. I just find sticks to be the most reliable. You just have to make sure you make up for some of their shortcomings later in the run. So here's an easy damage upgrade. Since we're kind of on this path already, I'm going to take the Lost Duck and bag, because that's one of the synergy items. So more luck means much higher % chance to drop crates, and then bag's going to give us more materials that way. It's just one way for this to work. Baby Elephant's not really that good. Cyberball is. Injection's also quite good. I mean, okay, quite good's an overstatement, but it's fine. Yeah, we just take a stick and go on. We're fairly happy with that reroll. Hopefully I don't miss any sticks. I'm normally not looking for it. I don't know, something about its art doesn't, I don't know, click in my brain. It's funny how we associate, text and items and whatnot to just pictures after a while of playing something. If you've ever played like a trading card game for a long time, you know you can typically recite the text of a card that you've played with a bunch of times after, you know, some hundreds of hours. The same thing has happened to me in Brotato now, where if I see just the icon, I'll, you know, associate all the text. I think taking plant is worth $5. I don't like plant typically. I mean, I don't want to reroll, so I'm just going to take the max HP up. We take stick here. It's pretty simple. Take another bag. That's pretty strong this early. We could take charcoal. I think we're going to. Obviously, harvesting down's bad. Ooh, laser turret has my interest this early. Laser turret's a strong item. Even if you're not engineering, it does a decent amount of damage. Especially on this large map, it can really help you out. We also don't know that we're, like, not taking engineering items. That could be quite useful, so we'll adapt as needed, but the general premise here with this character is to go sticks and work your way out from there. I found in my experiences that a lot of other non-primitive weapons, you're too stressed to try and also find HP. I don't want negative armor. I'll take spicy sauce, I guess. It's fine. And I'm gonna take a baby elephant. I don't really want it that much, but it's fine. Alright, so excuse me. I take stick, we're gonna take a laser turret. We're not gonna take a cog. We're not that deep yet. That was really quite good. I'm not even gonna reroll. So, like, it's okay that we don't really have armor right now, as long as we're doing decent damage and making money. One thing I should probably talk about is the max number of trees on the screen. So you kind of need to be running around, like, actually clearing them with this character. It's very important that trees are able to spawn to just increase your chance of getting, you know, more loot boxes and more materials, honestly, because trees are a good source of materials. They give you, I believe, 3 by default, and I think metal detector increases that. I'm not 100% certain on that though. Bean teacher's an easy take, and so is broken mouth. Small magazine's the wrong thing. Bag is for sure. That puts us at 3. So we're capped on that. Speed is great. It's actually so good, I'm just going to take it. Not really worry about it. And then we already have a elephant, so let's just go ahead and take the luck. I'm not too big on medical turret on this character. The map is so big. Depending on where it spawns, it might not be that great. Let's roll. Okay. More sticks, more good. That's how I feel about that. Garden? We don't, we have +2 consumable heal. That's a pretty big source of healing. There's a rip and tear. Okay. I'm going to lock it, but I'm not going to take it just yet. I want it for the wave after this one. Oh, community support. So if we take community support, we basically can't get hit next round. I think that's fine. It's such a good item. We do need to, like, get some defenses here pretty soon. Like this shop and the next shop. But with the amount of enemies on screen, community support does quite a good job. And then now that we have one laser turret and a garden, and we're going to have the increased attack speed, there's the hope that we can find and improve tools, which means all engineering stuff's a little bit better for us. Maybe not the ideal way to play this character, but it is Brotato, and you know, we are playing a roguelike where you kind of have to make the best of what you're given. I think the core idea still stays pretty much the same. Schmoop. No. Yeah. Those are expensive stats, and it's easy to get the melee damage back, so let's just do that. Okay, we're gonna roll here for melee damage, our armor. Okay, well, armor it is. We definitely need to get melee damage up, but we can sacrifice it for a little bit. So we're gonna take Rip and Tear. It's really good on horde waves. It's just really good in general. You just take a little bit of a harvesting hit, which is unfortunate, but you do what you gotta do, right? Well, leather vest, yeah. That's okay, so that's kind of the defense we were talking about. Falling down in my chair here. 3 armor's okay, 4 dodge isn't great. But it should be enough for this wave. And see, look at the laser turret, how nice he is, just taking out a tree for us. So we definitely want some more melee damage, right? Because our Rip and Tear is doing much less than it should. But we know that we're going to end up with quite a bit more. We've just spent our early game on luck and luck and harvesting, which it pays off. Having 3 bags on Explorer is also quite strong, and the increased luck really makes a difference. See, those, like, each bag is worth like $45. It's pretty good. Pretty good. And, you know, if you get your luck to 100, you can start getting quite a few bags per wave. It's been up with 4 or 5. It's not great, but yeah, I'll take a Lost Duck. It's pretty easy, and I think we do take Blindfold here. Just good stats. I'll roll. 8% damage, that's fine. Look at all this red. It's embarrassing. I'm gonna roll again. Okay, melee damage is in the positive. This is good. We really just want sticks. Just alien magic. So the thing about alien magic is that I like it. I'm a fan. Oh, there's a piggy bank. Are we strong enough? It's on wave 10. Yeah, I think so. So our damage is pretty bad right now. We know that we have an elite coming up next wave, and we're gonna have to actually do something about that. Now, that said, the most important thing is to live, right? So if we can't kill him, that's fine. But hopefully we do enough damage that we can get away with it. It really depends on which elite it is. Wave 11 elites are pretty brutal. Probably the hardest wave in the game, to me, on most builds. Just because you're not really ready yet. You don't have your defense and your attack set up. We don't need a campfire. Injection, probably do need that. Let's roll. I'm gonna take luck, but I don't really want it. Warrior helmet's a lot. We're definitely taking this stick. I don't know if we can afford to lose that much speed. I'm gonna take it. That one's kind of close. I'm also gonna take the Cyclops Worm. If we have any hope of killing this elite, it's from that. It's way too early for handcuffs. We got 6 armor, 66 HP. All right, give us... I don't really know who I want. Okay. Chef. Our damage is not particularly good. So we're gonna have to like grind this one out. If we just step backwards slowly and don't get swarmed too bad, we'll be okay, but we are taking some damage here. Oh, that's not particularly good. Our HP regen's not helping us all that much. So we're trying to heal up here before we get back into the fight with him, but I don't think he's gonna die, so now I think we just run. It's a shame, but it happens. You get hit with one charger and all of a sudden your HP is too low. We were one hit away from death there and we survived, so it's about all you can ask for. Unfortunate we don't get the chest, but nothing you can really do about it. We live to fight another day. Okay, we take 12% damage here. We need it. There is a Fin. It's a lot of speed, lifesteal. Not that great, but I think we need to take it. Again, kind of not great. We don't have attack speed. We don't have... I'm gonna take defective steroids. All right. Sticks is good. More sticks are very good. I think we're weaker than I would normally be on a run with this character on average. I think we would either normally have a bit more damage or a bit more defense, so just depending on what items popped up, but it's fine. We'll make it work somehow. So since we took that Fin, I'm kind of looking for power generator now. That would be a huge boost to our damage. And then after that, you know, just more sticks, honestly. I can't express enough how much getting all the sticks to a red would do for us. So again, trying to break as many trees as possible for chests. We still only got the one, which is kind of sad. I'll take a cute monkey. We have 5% crit. I guess we could go ahead and take this. Just looking at our numbers here, they aren't great. We can reroll, maybe get melee damage. Our attack speed, that's pretty good. We don't have the money to spend on explosive size, unfortunately. Take a stick, take a black belt. Take a tentacle. Some decent HP regen, and we just save. We have the piggy bank. Now, Tentacle's actually not that bad. The problem with Tentacle is that when you look at its like healing performance throughout the run, it doesn't look very good. But that's only because it heals you when it has to heal you. All the times it would proc when you were at full health, it doesn't show. So it is healing you like when you need it to heal you. It's just ideally you're not getting hit that much that that number should be very high. So then at the end of the run, you know, Tentacle looks fairly weak statistically on average. I mean, sometimes you have a 100% crit build and 5 tentacles or 4 tentacles, and it does show how much you're doing, especially if you have like some AoE or a lot of piercing. That was not a bad wave. Don't take Alien Baby. Just don't do it. 8% enemy speed's too much. Wave 13 hunting trophy for 34 is definitely worth it. I will honestly take a white flag here. This is the wrong damage type. This is upsetting. I'll roll. 8% damage is fine. I can settle for that. We have choices here. Metal detector's pretty okay. I think we're just gonna roll past it though. A coupon. And a stick. Yeah, really just as many sticks as we can get. Tractor is okay. So the one mod I am using right now is the one that shows your harvesting gain. So if you look, if we spend 65 on the 165, On wave 19, we only get 115 back, and we lose 8% damage, so it doesn't really make sense to buy. Highly recommend downloading the harvesting helper mod, even just for like vanilla gameplay. Let's take a butterfly, put some lifesteal on this. Casual sniper gun? It's really bad here, though. Okay, let's take a stick and defective steroids. A tree, that's good. I don't think we want a Wonderbot. So again, going around breaking the trees as fast as we can. One thing we want to do here, especially since we do have this laser turret, who's unfortunately going to pop the baby makers, is we're going to want to go and hunt them down, so we're not dealing with a bullet hell situation here in the last 20 seconds of the wave. But we also want to hit as many trees as we can. I would be interested in a mod that zooms out the camera for the bigger map size. I don't know how that would play out. It might be hard to see your Brotato, but it would be interesting. Alright, so we're doing pretty okay here. 3 seconds left, should be fine, as long as we hit like 4 times. Alright, 409 is not too bad. Toxic Sludge does nothing. 20 luck's a lot. 12 harvesting on wave 14. No, we can do better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Alright, we have a horde coming up. I think, well, obviously we take every stick we see until we're full. Also, weird food is quite good. Snail is very good. Cute monkey's good. Cake we don't really need, and we can just save, get a little bit of money from our piggy bank. So this being a horde wave, it's a little dangerous, but not so bad. This is a horde wave, right? I'm not crazy. No, I'm not crazy. It's definitely a horde wave. I don't love this one as a horde wave on melee. It's really easy on ranged if you have any sort of like piercing or whatever. Just because of what enemies show up. There's the few blade guys and the few tentacles. They do a lot of damage, but they're very easy to dodge. But with melee, you kind of have to just deal with this bullet hell, and unless you're extremely overpowered, which we're not, for sure. We're a very average wild thing, not a wild thing, explorer build. I said wild thing because we're using sticks, and that's the go-to for him. I'm gonna skip Terrified Onion and definitely skip that. I will take a metal, and I will take coffee. We're gonna get a blue upgrade here. We can just take range. I don't like negative range. Alien Eyes is great. Power Fist is pretty good, but I don't think we need it. All right, let's keep rolling. Limp Biscuit style. Give me a recycling machine on 16. Nah, let's just take a stick. That should be fine. Missile's pretty good here. Just looking at our stats. Baby Elephant's not too bad, but it's also not too good. I'm just gonna roll. Stick. And jetpack's not it. We don't have a power generator. Yeah, we're just gonna let it be. So Alien Eyes is a pretty strong item. If you haven't used it, highly recommend just taking it when you see it, especially if you have any sort of like HP over 50, you'll realize how powerful it is. It really adds up on the damage done. Basically just gets enemies weak before you get near them. So as long as you're not one-shotting people, it's kind of a buff. Also can take out the little snipers. Also, it can pierce and bounce if you get Ricochet or Bandana. So there's layers to how good it is. That doesn't really affect us here, but yeah. So you really want to take out these buffers. Obviously, they're trying to get us killed by the chargers. It was a little close there. We got hit a few times we shouldn't have, but that's okay. Take an alien worm. I'll take another turret. Why not? Okay, melee damage is easy. Increases our damage by a lot, and increases our rip and tear damage by a decent amount, to 26 when it procs. So we have an elite coming up. I'm not going to say no to a second alien eyes. Don't really want wisdom, even if it's fine. Take another stick for sure. And then we'll just save. Alright, depending on the elite, this could be a good wave or a bad wave. Not really the one I wanted to see. I'd much rather deal with the rhino, I think. Yeah, we're already taking a ton of damage just because we have to deal with the chargers. Wave 17 elite's pretty rough. But it's alright. We're just gonna plan on not trying to kill him, which should be okay. We really just want to come out of here with enough materials that we're not struggling in the shop next wave. It's the enemy speed buff that really gets you on this wave, and I think a lot of Explorer runs die on this wave specifically because the enemy speed is up so much higher. It makes this one of the more difficult ones. Also, when he does that and tries to like block you off, it's pretty bad. But we survive, so that's all that matters. We could take landmine. I mean, for that cheap price, why not? So I think we want damage. I think that's what we're in the business for. Well, we're going to sell this stick and buy this stick for sure. And then we're going to take a ritual. We're at a point now where we're doing enough damage that we can kill the bosses. But we're going to have to survive because it's not going to be very fast. So, okay, we're going to save here. We're a very balanced build, which is normally not where you want to be. I think you want to lean into offense or lean a little bit into defensive, so you have an identity going into the last wave. But the way the items have panned out this run, it doesn't seem like that's, we've had too much of a choice there. We're still decently strong. We've also split up our HP regen over a lot of different factors. So that might be enough. We have pretty high HP. Just stuck in this, like, absolute bullet hell mode. And the worry is that on wave 20, we kind of get overwhelmed. So try to avoid that. Yeah, probably take missile there. Handcuffs on wave 19. 80 HP is enough. This is such a big damage increase. We go from 145 to 158. It's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna save. Yeah, we're gonna lose out on like 1 HP from leveling up here. And then any potential HP we've gotten, but 80 is a decent number. It's enough to survive a couple hits with our current armor, and then our, regen should be able to cap us off pretty quickly between lifesteal, basic regen, consumables, tentacle, even though our crit is embarrassingly low at the moment. This is one of the few characters that wave 19 is harder on, I would say. Just the map size, the increased enemies, and the increased enemy speed just puts a lot of pressure on you. 735 with 4 items. That's the wrong time for a recycling machine. I'd definitely take a black belt. Padding? Padding does nothing. 3 armor, yep. Another alien eyes. For 68 damage. That's a lot. I think that's gonna help us clear things around us. Okay, focus is just fantastic here. Our attack speed is so bad. I would like to get some. I guess we're not. I think we take mostly do here. I think that's definitely the pick. And then we're not gonna be able to roll and buy anything, so let's just take glasses for extra range. I think this is good enough to get us through it. About 200 damage sticks. They're pretty slow. We do have triple alien eyes though. Yeah. So just have to play well. This is definitely a winning set of stats though. It's not like I'm gonna have to play incredibly well to survive. Just need to not play too bad. Now, I don't know if we're killing the enemies or not, which is... That's a red flag to begin with. You should really know if you're winning or not through defeating the bosses or not defeating the bosses on every character you play. And you should really know it by wave 15, but we've been so stuck in the middle of this run, it's difficult to say what the right option was. You notice the food healing has really saved us here, and we're living by surviving. Maybe? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's asking us for this. I don't think I turned on endless mode, although I may have. Oh, I did turn on endless mode. That's a shame. Well, just hit recycle, whatever. I did not mean to do that. Anyways, I'm gonna go die now. I'm gonna try to die, see how fast we can. But yeah, I mean, that's considered a run win for sure. It would have lasted, the wave would have lasted a little bit longer if we weren't on endless, but we still would have been fine. We were at full health. Run 1. But yeah, that's how you do it with Explorer. It's pretty simple. Just take the sticks, make sure you have enough speed, and make sure you can get as much materials as you can. Highly recommend some luck and some bags to capitalize on that. This gained us 1,600 materials, which is pretty good considering we spent, I don't know, less than 100 on it. Yeah, it's good stuff. Anyways, hope you all liked the video. If you did, don't forget, subscribe, like, let me know what you want to see next time. If there's any characters you're struggling with, I will run through them. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.